In Zimbabwe, youth unemployment remains a significant challenge, particularly for young women. In response, the Digital Skills for Youth project is stepping in with a bold plan. The goal is to empower 1,680 young individuals across urban and rural areas, providing them with the tools they need to thrive in the digital economy.
So with Impact Hub, we are working on the digital skills for trainings. So they are managing, or rather they are spearheading the advanced skills trainings in our urban areas, which are Harare, Mutare and Bulawayo. And then Plan International is focusing more on the basic and intermediate digital skills in those three areas as well, but also in the rural areas of Chiredzi and Cholocho.
So we're really excited about our main project at the moment is the Digital Skills for Youth project in partnership with Plan International and supported by the Swedish Embassy. And this project is really to help youth with digital skills so that they can import jobs, they can work online, they can become freelancers, they can start their businesses. And it's something that we're really passionate about, making sure that young people have the skills they need to be able to get work, not just in our borders, but also outside of our borders, so that they can sustain their livelihoods.
For this cohort that we have been doing in the cities for Harare, Mutare and Bulawayo, we've been focusing on international certifications such as Google, and we've also been focusing on artificial intelligence. Around Google certification, it has been mainly on digital marketing, UX UI design, IT support and cybersecurity.
The project spans across urban centers like Harare, Bulawayo and Mutare, as well as rural areas such as Chiredzi and Cholocho.
Basically, this is where we're going to be having our digital skills trainings for the youths, covering intermediate and advanced levels. With the systems in Cholocho, power goes off every now and then. So as an organization, as Plan and as a project, we decided to actually reroute the wiring for our power supply, and hence we have this building being rewired. So the plans we have at the moment is to actually have a different power supply for this building, as well as having a backup power supply, which would be actually a solar supply system. So this project is aiming at capacitating 150 youths under the basic skills training, as well as 150 youths for the intermediate skills training. So for both skills training, our target is 300 youths across the 3 year time frame. So for partnerships as an organization, we're working with Ministry of Youth, which is actually the leading ministry when it comes to any issues relating to the youth in Cholocho.
Aligning this program, Digital Skills, with the Ministry of Youth, I think there will be empowerment of youth, they'll be empowered in skills, and on its own, digital skills is a vocational training skill. They'll be empowered to get that skill.
Most of the youths were into drug and substance abuse, and the high rates of unemployment within the district, not only the district, but generally high rates of unemployment amongst the youth themselves countrywide. And as such, this program is now coming in to actually provide the relevant skills for them to be market ready and also be able to earn a living out of the skills they'll be getting.
The way there's ICT, you attract a lot of youths because they come, they research, they share, they can get information from maybe global markets.
I was very excited to hear Uti there is a digital skills as e-training, because ngangifisa vele ukuthi at least ngangiyaba kulenye e-training ezanida i-ICT.
Ngifuna ukuzi-upgrade from this level as I want to do digital skills, right? Ngingaqeda digital skills so that ngingaqeda la digital skills yami ngibe sengithola opportunity yokuthi ingangisa i-university kumele ami bengizi-upgrade kwenza ukuthi ngibe le knowledge kabanzi about ama-computers.
I'm looking forward for to a change for a better life.
Each training center is equipped with resources designed to foster learning and development.
We are in Chikombezi. In this hub, we are installing 10 desktop computers at each hub, and we're also having laptops. Some of the students will be using desktop computers, and some will be using laptop computers. Currently, we have secured about eight computers that will be used by the students and 10 desktops. And in these computers, they will be using them to do the courses, the online courses through Coursera and different platforms. And we have also secured internet connectivity for all the sites, Chikombezi in particular. We set up an internet connection outside, and this will be supporting all of the users that are going to be here. We have also secured power backup at the school because the school didn't have electricity. So for the computers to be able to work and even for the laptops, they also need to have reliable power backup. This is the standard for all computer labs. And we also provided printers to help them to print their materials. If they are learning, they can print out some copies, and even just to have an appreciation of how they can print.
We have very serious problems as far as digital literacy is concerned. There have been a very huge gap for the past, I don't know how many years, but the coming in of this digital skills training will greatly help improve reduce that gap that we have in digital literacy.
Most youths in these areas do not have access to computers and have never had the privilege to operate computers and to enhance their businesses through the use of computers. So this innovation will help them to enhance their skills and also to have skills that are critical in the current job markets.
To understand the impact of the initiative, the project began by establishing a baseline. This involves capturing the initial conditions, aspirations, and challenges faced by the youth.
It's said that most of young people, they're not going to work after school because if it's not for our programs afana nalalawo siyabe sizihlalele vele endlini.
So the unemployment rate in Zimbabwe is really high, as we know, and a lot of the employment is in the informal sector. So this project is something that's really important for that, because we want for the young people to be able to get jobs, not just where they're stationed, but the virtual world is such a large world where you can access opportunities that you wouldn't just have in your surrounds. So this is something really important to the youth, and also specifically to girls. You know, we specifically target the girl child and women because sometimes opportunities are not availed in the same way in the tech space. There's also maybe this bias that, okay, the tech space is for men, is for boys. But we're saying no, actually, women and girls are very well suited to work in the tech space as well.
The digital skills for youth is a good program which is now opening doors to our girl child, that they should also venture or enter into information technology and communication skills.
When we grow up, we used to be taught that computers are only meant for boys, not for girls. But as myself, I can say that I can easily do this. When a boy child can do, I can easily do it again. Because nowadays, in this generation, we now use technology more than anything else. There's a lot of cell phones, laptops, everything. Everyone is on internet each and every day.
I think this is a great opportunity for me because I've never been exposed to computers, not even having one at home. I can say that this is an opportunity for every young people out there who have got even no computers at home. I think this is going to help us a lot because we'll be exposed to even digital skills, technology outside there.
My expectations in this training program is that when I finish this training, I'll be able to start my own things.
So acquiring this skill, I do believe it will create more opportunities, employment opportunities for me personally, because when you look at it, everywhere you apply, most of the applications, they do have computer literacy. If you don't have that one, it's really hard. And also digital skills helps for easy communication on everyday life with the world that we're living in currently.
So yeah, I think for a girl child, it's something very good because it is also including them into spaces where men were dominating. Like I said, the IT space was something that was mostly comprising of men due to gendered employment issues. So I would say, personally for a girl, that would be good.
Them getting the Google certification will also enable them to take up remote work and also take up jobs that are online without necessarily being physically there, to export their skills as well, to also earn an income even at home.
We live in a digital age now where, we have large volumes of data being created and being used to provide valuable insight. So by learning these skills, digital marketing, IT support, you are learning how to leverage technology and use it for good. Essentially, you provide good services and you enrich yourself.
The world it is transformed by young people, ambitious. So for me, in the industry, I think it's very important, and I can able to compete with other people because I have the certifications. So the leaders need people who are well educated. So I think it will really mean a lot.
But then khathesi, most of the reason why vele ngibuyela bengikhangela ama-advert amaningi awomsebenzi asedinga someone with the digital knowledge.
We have to consider that cyber security specialists are on demand. For example, if you decide to do cyber security, then you'll be marketable.
There's so many people that wanted to have this course, but we don't have the funds. So at least we're happy because we got this course freely here in Hopley, because here we are limited on so many things like resources and what. So I'd like to thank the organizers of this program.
The Digital Skills for Youth project is more than just training. It's about opening doors to new opportunities and paving the way for a brighter future for Zimbabwe's youth.